I feel like I've done a day's work already.
A few years since we had to do a moonlight flit, eh?
Yeah, we didn't want the old neighbours asking questions, did we?
Too right. But the old trouble's behind us, eh? Nice fresh start. And a nice, quiet neighbour. What's he playing at? Hang on a minute. Oh, there. Talk about out of the frying pan.
So then, Cliff, what do you think of it so far?
Ron, what are you doing?
I voted for this government, you know. It's supposed to be a party of law and order. And what happens, eh? They let that toe-rag corker get away with killing my son. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, hey, Ron, now don't be doing anything stupid.
I'm just going to do what the law wants.
Oh, good. Is that going to do you, eh? What's going to happen to me and Josh if you get up for smacking Jimmy?
I'm not that daft, am I? I'll just follow him till I get him on his own. Then who's to know it was me?
Oh, well, no one's going to recognise you in that stupid great Mobley.
Now, I'll go on foot then, all right? I'd walk to the ends of the earth to get that murdering scumbag.
Ron!
Hey, guess who was in the Legion last night? Carol. Yeah, just turned up on her own.
Oh. You never mentioned she was there when you came home last night.
You weren't speaking to me when I got home last night. Listen about this Legion thing.
I know you think I was being a snob about going to the Legion.
Just me sounding off.
Not as loud as I did. I've just been so uptight about being out of work, getting rejected time after time.
Not by me, though, eh?
So, was Carol there on her own last night?
Yeah. I think that Ray Piper, you know, the compere fella had invited her. Not that they seem to spend that much time together.
So, did you keep her company, then?
Yeah. God, and she dragged me up on the dance floor and all. You know Carol.
Alex, what's going on?
Dawn Ray, born-again squatters. Enraged pensioners. New neighbours with terrible taste in three-piece suites. Nothing much at all for Brookside Close. Oh, and battered wives.
Matt.
Sorry, widows. What's going on here, then?
Mr. Crosby phoned the police about the cult lot barricading themselves in. Thought they must have drugs in there.
Which apparently they haven't. Well, the police failed to find them, more likely. Wouldn't surprise me, given this shambolic shower.
Not knocking the boys in blue, are we, David? I thought you were a staunch supporter of the gallant thin blue line and all that.
Usually, yes. But not when they refuse to rid the neighbourhood of an obvious nuisance like this cult lot.
Oh, come on, Dad, how can they, if there aren't any drugs?
Well, what are they doing, then, barricading themselves in there like that?
Maybe it's the lot that's bought the place.
You haven't, no, not according to Terry. Him and his new Bible buddies don't know who's bought it.
Well, all will be revealed in time, I suppose.
You're very laid back this morning. Where's the reactionary old housekeeper I know and love?
Here, right here. And I'm going to stay firmly glued to you for the rest of the day.
What about work?
I can't leave you to go and have the scan of our baby all on your own.
But the scan isn't till this afternoon, Max.
Ah, yeah, but by the time I fought my way into the office, it would be time to come home to get you there for your appointment.
Well, I may as well go and get my breakfast soon as all the excitement's over.
I'll be over for me win the money later. I'm just going to go and tell Mandy the score.
Rabble squatters 10, respectable citizens 0, I should think.
Oh, come on, Dad.
Well, whoever's bought the house will get rid of them soon enough, I would imagine.
And in the meantime, let's just try and live and let live a bit, eh, Dad?
David Crosby isn't amused.
Well, I didn't see him making any donations to the Bobby's Benevolent Fund, like...
Oh, speaking of money...
Oh, this should be a short conversation.
I've managed to put a bit extra aside towards this week's repayment.
Oh, I sound. Well, every little bit helps, eh?
Well, little's right. Got another sewing job, altering Bev's outfit for some talent contest. Mind you, we're still only chipping away at the edges of that loan.
Ah, well, we'll get it paid off one day, eh, between us.
I'm going.
OK. Might see you at lunchtime? You and me, we'll do some catching up on Meadowcroft Park after tea tonight, eh?
Nobody watches that anymore. Can I go to the rave with the others?
I don't think so, Rach.
Nah, only deadheads go to that.
My mates aren't deadheads, and it's not really for you to say where I go, is it?
Hey, that's enough.
Oh, but Mum, please, everybody else gets to go.
I'm saying nothing. I only get my head bitten off.
Please, Mum, you get left out if all your mates go and you don't.
OK, but you come straight home and no makeup, all right?
Yeah, right.
You think I'm too soft with her, don't you?
A bit sometimes, yeah. But then it's not up to me to put my big oar in, is it? Only gets her back up. Besides, she is right, I'm not one of the family, am I?
I'd see that as a blessing if I were you. I'm just trying to put her in a good mood so I can talk to her properly about her dad.
Beth had no luck, then?
Hi, are you taking my name in vain?
Oh, yeah. Did you see the raid across the road?
Yeah, and the people moving in next door. Never a dull moment round here, is there? What's Rachel whining about?
Oh, going to the teeny rave. I'm just trying to win around a bit so I can talk to her about that letter.
What's he going to let her go?
Nah, well, she can't come to any harm at a teeny rave, can she? And besides, don't think the police can afford 2 raids in one day.
Sorry I didn't have time to iron the newspaper this morning, madam, due to the unscheduled invasion of the neighbourhood.
No, Penny managed to sleep through the whole thing.
Where is she now?
In the bath, probably using up another 2 gallons of my precious bath oil. My stomach will end up looking like a road map of the British Isles.
Will it?
Well, the oils to try and keep the stretch marks down.
Oh, well, in that case, better buy another bottle. Never could find my way around Spaghetti Junction.
You won't be buying me bottles of anything if you keep taking time off work.
It's not work of mine, it's the work I'm doing. I'm not lazy, just bored.
Well, until you find something more challenging and as lucrative, I'm afraid you're stuck with it, especially with another mouse to feed.
Not worried about today, are we?
I'm just a bit apprehensive. Our first sight of the new little human being we're making.
Now, that is a job worth doing. And since it's so important, you ought to do absolutely nothing except rest up until it's time to have his picture taken.
Her picture taken.
Too late to change your mind now.
Nah, I think we've done right. Not that we had much choice, mind you.
Fresh starts all round, eh?
Carl's made a great job of Ollie's room. And I saw this dead nice chest of drawers that go grease.
Yeah, might be best to give the wallet bashing a bit of a rest there, yeah. Things being what they are, like.
Yeah, well, it's only a flat pack thing. I mean, it's not a dear one.
I know, but we've spent loads on this move already. And if they are going to go through with putting us on short time...
Fair enough.
The lads don't think so. They're just trying to wind me up into a fight with managers about it.
See you moving in, then?
They're sharp round here, aren't they? I'm Rosie Banks, and this here's Eddie, my husband.
Yeah, I know. I've met your son, Carl, once or twice.
And you're?
Margaret, from across the road. I don't suppose your Carl's about, is he?
No, love. His leave was up. Laid down his paste and brush and went back to pick up his rifle first thing this morning.
Oh, well. I'll best be off for my bus anyway. See ya.
See you, love. Margaret, eh? What's she so interested in our car for, then?
Don't know. Better ask him what he's been up to. Next time he's home on leave.
Hang on, Beth. Oh, look, there's Margaret. You going for the bus?
Yeah.
Oh, you can travelling together, then. I just need you to pick up some more fringing for me. Oh, look, I haven't got enough here. I'll just get some more out of the tin.
All right. Well, I see your in-laws are moving in. Oh, very funny. Carl's gone back to the army, actually. Oh, that's where he learned to smuggle girlfriends out the back door, is it? Well, I wasn't planning on him being the love of my life, was I? I just wanted to find out what it'd be like with a real man. You should try it sometime.
Here you go, love. Thanks. Hey, you two better hurry. I shall miss your bus.
Yeah, see ya.
Hello? Oh, hiya. I was going to call, see if there's anything you needed.
Well, a bodybuilding course might come in handy for Charlie Atlas there.
Any idea what the bobbies were after over there?
Sure, we'll find out. You must have wondered what you were coming to. It's normally very quiet round here. Oh, the old club's turned out.
It's the lads from the bike club. Come to welcome us to our new house.
Lads, do something.
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh, my God. It's Dixon's too. The Revenge.
And here you can see both its feet. You can see the heart beating quite clearly. And here you can see the spine along the back.
Can't tell you yet whether he's got your dad's nose.
I don't care whose nose he's got. It's good to know everything looks all right, isn't it?
Well, that's because everything is all right. You weren't worried, were you?
No. Well, I suppose I was bound to be a bit after the miscarriage.
So, what's this other test you're going to have then?
Oh, it won't take long. Just a blood sample. Some serum test they do.
What for?
Just an added precaution. Check there aren't any problems. The results take about a week. What do you reckon? Boy or girl? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
I wonder how he or she will enjoy living on the wild side. It's all we needed. Heavy metal bikers moving in.
I still think you should have said something.
Didn't want to behave like outraged neighbours on the first day. Hi, little new person. Where are your mum and dad?
Want me to, I don't know, chop something?
No, you're all right. Carol will be here in a minute. Anyway, you ain't working in there.
I don't hate it. I just hate not being able to do a job I'm good at.
You'll get some.
Damn right I will. There's no way I'm being put on the scrap heap.
Mick, you haven't seen Ron anywhere, have you? He went off this morning, saying he was going after Jimmy.
All right, that's mad. I've been there myself. Trying to get your own justice just gets into bother.
I know. Let's just hope he doesn't catch up with him. Listen, if you do see him, you just tell him to come straight home.
Yeah, sure. And hey, Bev, don't worry. Ron's not the sort to go over the top, is he? Carol's cutting it fine. Always has a brilliant excuse for being late, though.
Maybe she thinks you're a soft touch.
She knows I'm a soft touch. But she always makes a time of when the customer's late, you know.
Yeah, so do Leo and Gemma.
Yeah, well, she gives as good as she gets with the kids.
I'm surprised she's still on her own. Well, that she hasn't got another fella, I mean.
See, she hasn't met anyone who deserves her. I know what you mean, though. I mean, she's not bad looking and she's a good laugh and that.
Sometimes think you and Carol are better suited than we are.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know. Just she sometimes seems more your type.
Go away. I'm as happy as Larry with what I've got. Come here.
Wonderful machine. Reminds me of my old Bonneville days. Holds the corners all right, does it?
Like it's glued to the tarmac, mate.
Get off me, I'm all right.
Let's just get you home, hey?
I only had baby sham. I can walk, can't I?
Kids always up to something, aren't they?
Don't we know it?
What's the matter?
Lively round here, isn't it?
Bye. Thanks for the welcoming committee.
Cheers, lads. Thanks for coming.
Wonderful.
Well, if you think that's good, you better come and have a look at the hog.
Well, dear chap, you're not telling me that you've actually got a...
Harley? Yeah.
Superb. I don't suppose there's any chance of my taking a spin on her, is there?
Give us a break, mate. Asking a Harley man for a lend of his bike's a bit like asking for a lend of his wife. This might interest you, though. A lot of work to do on it yet, like. It's a goer.
Heaven. Sheer, unadulterated heaven.
Stupid girl, drinking yourself sick? Thank goodness the barmaid had the sense to send for Sinbad.
Well, when Mo saw her being sick in the toilet, she thought I'd better try and get her home.
What sort of girl will people think you are? Falling about drunk? What sort of mother will they think I am? Well?
Well, the sicker she is, the less likely she is to do it again, eh?
Oh, God knows. Smoking, missing school and now drinking. I mean, what's she going to get up to next?
You've had a nice cup of tea, you can put your feet up and have a snooze.
Nice idea.
And then I'll start on supper. Might as well take advantage while it's all quiet on the western front.
Kate, that's it!
Patricia, remember what you were saying this morning about live and let live?
Well, I'm sorry, but enough's enough.
That's beautiful.
Dad?
Marvellous. Hello, Patsy. Great set of wheels, eh?
I can't wait to see him in leathers.
Yeah, right. City maze.
Oh, what now?
Well, if that's Evil Knievel, I've got a few choice words I'd like to have with him.
Doubt whether it'll filter through the excitement of this latest craze of his. Marianne!
Hi.
Come in. We've just got back.
Hello.
Hi.
How's things on the job front?
Oh, there isn't a job front, just a big brick wall with a poster saying no vacancies on it. But I came to see how you were. How did things go with the scan?
Darling, show the picture of the baby. It's wonderful. You can just make out the head. It's, there, see?
Max was just going to make some fresh tea, weren't you?
Oh, you'll have a cup, won't you?
Thanks, yeah. It's wonderful.
You've got no idea what you're looking at, have you?
Well, to be honest, no. Sorry.
It's okay. I'd have hard to believe they end up looking all pink and perfect.
Oh, is that a leg?
Not unless Max is from the Isle of Man.
Rot in hell, Jimmy. You saved me a job.
And then next door to that, there's a young couple.
The posh ones, yeah, I think that's the Farnhams. You know that Mr Crosby?
The Barry Sheen of Brookside.
Well, he's related in some way. I think he's her owl fella. Hey, there's records in here.
Oh, Eddie! So, who's the young girl with the red hair, then?
Which girl?
It's Margaret somebody. Nice looking girl, long red hair. She the sister. Eddie! Here a sec. She's been round, asking for our call.
Aye.
Exactly.
So what's he up to, then?
It's all about me again, eh?
A box of old records there, love. Can you shift them?
Yeah, sure. Oh, that's good. Fixtures and fittings all in place, I see.
What fixtures? Oh, you've plumbed me washing machine in.
No, love, he means me.
That's how I get me bearings, see? If my sister-in-law stood there swigging coffee, then I know I'm definitely in me kitchen.
That laser-sharp wit, I'll die laughing one day.
Hey, look at this. Guess what this is?
Could it be a record?
Grand Funk Railroad.
Grand what?
Don't ask. Just don't ask.
Early 70s band from Michigan. I forgot all about these.
Just move the box, Pat, all right? Play with it upstairs, eh?
I know you're a busy man.
No, not at all. Well, actually, yes. But any excuse to get out of the office.
Like to take a seat? Hey, will you join me, Max?
Well, if you twist my arm. Look, I assume this is about the shops. If you're thinking in terms of another rent rise,
Max, I'm thinking in terms of making an investment.
Oh?
And I need your advice.
Oh, well,
Let me fill you in. You see, me and Mr Dean, we've been discussing possible business developments. We're quite interested in moving up market. We're looking for a restaurant.
You're going to open a restaurant?
The trouble is, though, Max, it's got to be the right property. We can't afford to mess up. Everything's got to be right. The price, the area, the target clientele, the atmosphere, the development potential.
So you want me to look around for possible properties? Oh, right. Well, what sort of restaurant were you thinking of? A cafe bistro? Because that's what I would go for, absolutely, without question. I saw this nice little place in Chester.
Max, this is only a vague business inquiry. I didn't quite expect this level of enthusiasm. I'll contact his wife, okay?
Eddie?
Yeah?
Where's the blue tack?
What do you want blue tack for?
To stick some things up.
What did you pack this stuff for? I thought I told you to throw all this stuff away before the move.
I couldn't.
I'll take it down.
No.
Rosie, love, what's the point?
Yeah, OK. Put it in the back bedroom, but don't chuck it. Not yet.
Blue tack.
Rosa put this up.
No, love.
Well, just his favourites.
No.
No?
No.
I don't know how to handle this.
Tell you what, we'll make the bed. We'll put some of his books out if he wants. But no posters, eh?
High ceilings, panelling up to there. I've got some great contacts. I can easily get hold of some genuine old panelling for you. Little booths, newspapers on sticks.
Actually, we're thinking more modern.
Modern?
Well, Oscar is. It's a bit of a passion of his. We've got a couple of properties we want you to go and look round for us.
What kind of modern?
Well, lots of glass, steel furniture, ceramics.
No. Warmth. Onion soup dripping with cheese, cassoulet, garlicky lamb, real French provincial stuff. You want to welcome the diners in, not frighten them away.
So, you're a bit of a restaurant buff then, eh, Max?
Well, no, I mean, I don't... Well, actually, yes, I am. I suppose I am. I know what I like. God, that'd be the life, eh? Welcoming the guests, creating the menus, choosing the wines, turning your perfect vision of a restaurant into... Well, anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Good luck. I envy you.
See you, love.
Ta.
Hi, Ron. You all right? What is it? What's happened?
It's Jimmy. Get your coats, I'll take you down to the hospital.
It's just very embarrassing.
No, it isn't.
It is to me. I'm always paying my own way.
She's kicking up a fuss, Mum, just because I bought her a cup of coffee in town. Can I use your loo?
Still feeling queasy?
No, past all that now. Touch wood. Just going to the loo every 10 minutes. The joys of pregnancy.
It's not just a cup of coffee, though, is it? I mean, I'm living rent-free in their house. I'm eating their food.
You pay them back in other ways?
Oh, yes, I wash up. I take Thomas to school, but it's not like paying rent, is it? Or having the house to yourself. No, I'm going to have to find a flat, which is why I've decided to accept the newspaper's offer. I need the money.
Oh, David's not going to like that.
Oh, well, David's going to have to lump it. I'm sorry, but he's not penniless. He doesn't realise how humiliating it is.
Jean, I need a huge bouquet. Everything Patricia loves. I need to soften her up a little bit.
Mum, it's locked. Can I...
Oh, Patricia.
Correct. Thought you weren't working today.
No, I wasn't. Well, that's a fact, yes, I did. Yes, I am at work.
I see. And who have you got to soften up?
Oh, nobody, no, I was just, No, I was just talking to Barry Grant.
I'll start getting along, shall I?
Penny's decided to accept the newspaper's offer.
Oh, no, you can't.
I've got to. I need the money.
No, I mean you can't accept this offer. It's not good enough. Don't do anything till you've talked to me.
Listen, I've just been talking to Barry Grant.
I'll see you later, then.
Okay. Bye, dear. Your father's not going to approve of this newspaper business at all, you know. Oh, damn. Give me a yell if there's a customer, will you? I'm just going to get some more irises.
Barry Grant and Oscar Dean are moving into the restaurant business. And they've asked me to check out some possible properties for them. Now,
And what sort of restaurant?
Well, I suggested a cafe bistro.
Oh, you suggested.
Well, he's incredible, that guy. I mean, he must be the same age as me. He's got no degree, no qualifications whatsoever, and yet look at him. He was sitting there in his designer suit. And when did I ever have a suit like that? When did I last have a new suit? Anyway, I was thinking, as far as I'm concerned, it's all about taking risks. And that's the only real advantage he's got over me. He can afford to take the risks.
Max?
But a time's got to come, Patricia, when a man has got to decide whether he stays in the same job for 30-odd years or
You're
whether
sitting
he really
on Mum's
goes.
flowers.
Oh, shame. Oh, well, that's another thing, isn't it? Style. Barry Grant's got style. I mean, could you imagine Barry Grant doing a prattish thing like that?
Come on, love. Let them get him cleaned up and sorted out. Come on.
Oh, Rod. I'm killing for this.
Yeah, well, Let him get back on his feet first, eh? Come on. Off on your oars then, sir. Somewhere exotic? Sun, sand, sea? Well, obviously not. And how do you deduce that, Holmes? Well, it's elementary, Watson, isn't it? He's packing his winter clothes.
I'm moving in with the group.
Oh, I see. Well, that's hardly a surprise, sir. He never did, anyway.
Well, I'm ready to make a full commitment to something I believe in.
And does a full commitment include moving in your boxer shorts, then?
Laugh as much as you like.
What about your CD player, which, incidentally, was bought with my money? Now, there's an interesting theological question. Does God approve of CD players? Don't worry, God, I'm only winding him up.
Yeah, well, it may seem like a big joke to you, but to me, well, I think I finally found a real family, which is something I've been looking for a long, long time. And I think it's something you've been looking for as well, isn't it?
God, Ron. Smack.
So what happened? How did you find him?
I was following him.
Why?
Doesn't matter why.
Guess.
I followed them to this house. It was, I don't know, some kind of squat where they get the drugs. Found him lying there in a fit. Convulsions, like.
How did we get to this? So quick. Just ordinary people getting on with things to this. Just want to run away from it all, you know. Not a saint. So you call the ambulance? Could have left him there to die.
I could, yeah.
I wish to God you had.
Jackie.
I do. Believe me, I do. You don't know what it's been like. I haven't got the energy anymore, you know.
Come on, Jackie, love.
Go back to the shop, eh?
No, it's all right. I phoned Bev. She said she'll cover. Or Dee Dee will, one or the other.
You should have left him there to die, Ron. That's what he wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah. But it was too easy. Why should he slip off high as a kite? And me stuck here, thinking about our Tony every 10 minutes for the rest of my life. The everlasting grief he's caused me, I want to see him suffer for that. I want him to go on suffering for it.
Yes. He's suffering, I'm suffering, you're suffering.
Yet again, I wouldn't like to go through life with what that poor bugger's got on his conscience. I don't want his death on my hands.
Go back to the shop, Ron. I'm okay.
What about you?
Stay with him. I've got a choice, have I?
Right. I'll say goodbye then.
Terry, you're only going 5 minutes down the road. It's not like you're going into a closed order. I'll see you around.
It's still goodbye.
Oh, I see. Casting off all your old mates, eh?
Have we ever really been mates? Well?
Look, sir, everything I did, everything you still hold against me, I did that because we're mates. Hey, listen, you know that house is sold, don't you? I mean, as soon as the buyer wants to move in, your new family's going to be out on the street.
It won't happen like that.
Oh, yes, it will. And then who'll you come running back to, eh?
That house is ours now. It's God's will. No one will get us out. Goodbye.
You know where to find me when you need me. And I mean when. Not if.
So what's their angle?
Well, I think they're doing a whole series of articles about the pressures of public life, how it affects both partners.
Do it. Tell it from the woman's point of view.
Darling, got any proper sausages?
In the freezer. And they've offered you £5 grand, right?
Right.
Peanuts.
Well, actually, when you've got nothing, 5,000 sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hang on. But if you turn them down, they'll be back with a better offer.
Is she right?
Processed pink plastic.
Dad's just called round to see if we've still got last Sunday's colour stuff.
Sunday before last, interview with Michael Heseltine.
Oh, so you don't mind if politicians talk to the press?
I don't mind what anyone does, Patricia. And if Michael Heseltine wants to talk to journalists, then fine. I'm as curious as the next man. I just don't like the idea of Penny putting herself at so much risk.
What risk?
Not in here, Patricia.
Patsy, darling, you know the press.
Yes, I do.
Well, they print whatever they like, whatever sells. The more sensational, the better.
Actually, Dad, I think I know the press a bit better than you do, and that's not strictly true. Not if you handle them properly.
I'm sorry, David, but I can't go on living on charity. I'm going to do it.
I'm off now, love. Hey, we're off now.
What's happening about tea?
I'll bring the pizza back.
Tell her one of them seafood ones, or I might be forced to grill Cliff.
I heard that, Sandy Nelson.
Cosy Powell to you.
Now then, Ron. Underway.
Pardon?
Well, that's not quite the response I expected. Life getting you down, eh?
Sorry enough, I was miles away.
Well, I'll tell you what, this'll perk you up a bit. Is your Bev into lingerie? And I'm not talking thermal stuff here either. I'm talking sexy little confections designed to get that old engine running.
There's nothing wrong with my old engine, thank you very much.
Ah, but is it firing on all cylinders? And wouldn't you just love to buy your Bev something flimsy and feminine?
I see. I get it. OK. What are you selling?
Well, actually, Ron, nothing yet. I'm looking for a lounge.
Hey, hang on a mo. From lingerie to lounge in one logical leap.
No, listen, it's dead logical. I do these lingerie parties, right? Like Tupperware, only much more exciting. It's dead good fun. The thing is, though, I can never use my own place. There's not enough room to swing a cat. So I was wondering if you're Bev. Well, what I need is a loan of a decent-sized lounge. I'd pay a commission on everything I sold.
Yeah, well, you'd have to drive a steamroller over this cat love to squeeze him into our flat.
That's small, eh?
And stacked to the ceiling with baby stuff.
Well, what about that Jackie who works here? Do you think she might be interested?
No, love. Not just at the moment. She's got a lot on her plate, you know.
Ah, well. Thanks, anyway.
What else do you sell? Is it just the undies, or do you,
That's not your car, is it?
No.
I can't stand them traffic wardens.
Traffic wardens round here?
She seems to know you.
That stupid cow gave me a ticket on Water Street the other day.
Chance for revenge, eh?
Good God.
Hiya.
Rita the meter maid, you kept this quiet, didn't you?
How wouldn't you? It's not the #1 job for making friends and influencing people. Hey, what else do I need? Sugar, cereal, butter.
Be my guest, ladies. So I'm gobsmacked, eh? You were persecuted of the innocent.
Yeah, tough as hell out there, Ron, but someone has to do it.
This is Carol Salter, by the way, from the pizza parlour.
Hi, I'm Rosie Banks.
Just moved into Brookside Close.
Oof.
Big clown.
Oh, I need tights as well, Mo.
I'm Mo, by the way. I'm her sister.
Don't you work at the club?
Yeah.
So you're new to the area, then?
Moved in today.
Have you met everybody yet?
Well, only Ron, really.
Look, this is a completely mad idea, and I'm not trying to be pushy or anything. But suppose I was to throw a little meet the neighbours party for you?
Oh, yeah?
Won't cost you anything. All I'm going to need is the loan of a lounge.
A lounge? Do you know what she's talking about?
Any lounge, or you're after hers in particular?
Sorry, love.
lingerie party?
I'll provide everything. Food, drink, the lot.
What kind of lingerie?
Oh, it's beautiful. Real glamour stuff and very reasonable. Plus a few other things as well.
Oh, go on, it'll be a hoot.
Plus a chance to meet all the girls, eh? What more could you ask?
I'd have to get rid of Eddie. It's not his thing at all.
Bet you it is, love.
It will be when he sees you in a red-hot passion rouser. Here you go, look, your first guest. You live on the close, don't you, Mrs. Crosby? Let me introduce you. This is Rosie Banks and her sister Mo. They've just moved in.
Number 9.
Hiya.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
I'm trying to persuade Rosie to have a party. A sales party.
Oh, what fun. I had a friend who did that. M&S Seconds.
Oh, well, this is very similar, actually, except it's...
Different.
That's right.
Well, it's very, very similar, in fact. Except...
A bit different.
Well, I'd love to come.
Hey, Jean, you could ask your Pat to go, couldn't you, eh? Girls only.
Oh, what fun, all the girls.
And the more the merrier.
When is it?
When would suit you?
Up to you.
Do it now. Tell this deputy editor guy you've thought his offer over carefully and you've decided to reject it. Don't give him any reasons. Don't let him talk at all. Just say no politely and put the phone down. They'll be back.
I'll take it upstairs, shall I?
OK.
Wish me luck.
I bet they offer her 7,500 and I bet I can talk it up to 10.
I'm just going to slip out to the butcher's. I want some decent sausages.
Darling, what is all this about sausages?
Well, it's ages since we had any real sausages. There's a huge interest, you know, in this new wave of British cuisine. Sausage and mash, steak and kidney pud.
You've been reading the Sunday Sups again, haven't you? The foodie bits. So we've forgotten about being Richard Branson. That was last week and the record shop, right? And this week we're Terence Conran and into restaurants.
I just like this idea of rediscovering proper British nosh. Bread and butter pudding. Remember bread and butter pudding?
Vividly, but darling, this is Barry Grant's restaurant. He'll choose what sort of food he wants in it, not you.
Well, I just thought I could, I thought I could have some kind of input, that's all.
As what? Tablecloth designer. Spud masher. Dishwasher. Hello, Mum. Come in.
No, darling, I'm not stopping. I've come to invite you to a party Wednesday evening. New folk across the close. Oh, and bring your chequebook. It's an M&S Seconds do. Oh, yes, and ask Penny. No, on second thoughts, don't.
Yeah, she'll feel awful. She can't afford to buy anything.
There's something to tell your father. That'll keep him in conversation for a week.
How is he?
He's going to be fine.
Good.
Except, of course, he isn't. They'll tidy him up, they'll send him out of Aussie. He'll be as good as gold for a day and then it'll all start again. Hey, well, listen. Take no notice of me, I didn't come here to moan. I come to thank you. I am grateful. Really, I am. Very grateful. It's just... I don't know what's going to happen, Ron. I just wish we could go back, you know, me and Jim, to when we first met. When we still thought there was a future for us.
There still is, Jack.
Is there? It's not even me and Jim anymore. It's me and this other person who I don't like. And I don't want to be with. But someone's got to look after him. So what else can I do?
Anyway, with no men.
An all-girls party. Just move that box, right?
All girls, eh? So, you're having the Chippendales round? Do us a favour, love.
What?
Lift your foot up.
What for?
Just checking. Just wanted to see if you're growing roots yet.
Ha ha.
Hey. What about all these family photos in the lounge?
What about them?
I'm not having strangers asking questions. There's pickies there with all 4 of us. Carl and Lee.
Love, he's coming home in a couple of weeks. They're all going to see him then. What's the odds?
So how do we explain that, then? How do we explain why he isn't here now?
You could say he's staying with his auntie.
Why?
Because you've got to tell people something.
No, I mean, why is he staying with his auntie? Why isn't he with us?
He's staying with his auntie June because we didn't want to interrupt his schooling with the move.
When did the schools break up?
End of the week.
Good, good. So if anyone asks, that's what we say, right? Better not look for trouble, though, eh? I think I'll still move those photos.
Thanks, love. You want to put away, are you? Right, good company. Keep the change, love, all right? They all love, thanks. Take it slow. It's all right. You're okay. Come on.
Didn't think you'd be here.
Where'd you think I'd be? Sunning myself on the Greek islands.
That one's in Sefton Park. Mm-hmm. Now, this one, a bit further out, more countrified.
So tell me, anything happening at the Rogers old house these days?
All boarded up now.
Yeah, I heard.
Big mystery about the buyer, though.
Yeah? Listen, I'm having a bit of trouble pinning Oscar down. I don't know exactly what we want.
Oh. Well, I do have a couple of ideas myself. I was thinking about it last night, this traditional English food revival. Toad in the hole, spotted dick, treacle pud.
Sounds a bit like school dinners to me, Max.
It's very big in London. I mean, people charge a fortune for it.
You've been giving it a lot of thought, haven't you?
It's my #1 fantasy. I could do it, too. Sorry. Keep forgetting I'm not involved. There's no way. I mean, look, I'm fed up to the back teeth with the job I'm doing at the moment. There's no way I could become involved with this restaurant thing, is there?
Have you got any spare money to invest?
Not at all.
Well, if you were looking for a partnership, I think we'd probably want a stake of, say, 30,000.
Pounds?
Well, what were you thinking of, Max? Dollars, rands, buttons?
I haven't got 30,000 anything. I mean, it's a brilliant offer, but... well...
You've got a house. You've got a bank. Use them. Use your house as security on a loan.
Oh, no, I don't think Patricia'd like that.
No risk, Max. No gain. Now, do you run your life, or does your wife do it for you?
Something'll turn up.
Yeah, it better had. I'm going quietly mad. Well, not that quietly, actually.
What are you doing now?
Going upstairs to write out another 40 job applications.
Oh, take the evening off. Come to the party with me.
Where?
The clothes party.
Well,
Oh, please come. I'm desperately going to need someone to talk to. Mum's dragging me along. It's M&S Seconds or something.
Well, I suppose I could do with a couple of tops. Yeah, OK, why not?
Patricia!
Oh, hello, darling. Working hard again.
I'll see you later then. Hi, Max.
Come round to our house as soon as you like.
Yeah, OK.
I've just had the most amazing offer.
What was she like?
No, listen, it's this restaurant thing. I'm serious. I could be in. I could be the third partner if I can find 30,000.
Oh, no. No! 30,000?
Darling, we could make a fortune out of this.
But, darling, you don't know anything about restaurants.
Well, I know a lot more than they do, and I've got enough enthusiasm to make 10 restaurants.
You get enthusiastic about something different every week, anyway. We haven't got 30,000.
I could get a loan. Look, I know that it might mean a small drop in salary.
Small? With a bank loan? Anyway, what sort of collateral are you going to offer? No, Max. No, Max. Not the house. I am not losing the house, not with a baby on the way.
You won't lose it, I swear. I will make a success of this. Look, this could be my one chance, Patricia. I am 34. It could be my last.
Go on, love. You'll have a smashing time with David. Give us a couple of hours, eh?
What kind of party's this?
Can I come in?
Oh, yeah, you're all right. You're the right sex. Me, I've just been thrown out my own house.
God love him.
And don't come back for at least 2 hours.
Yeah.
Hey, no, come on. Look at that.
No one I know. Baby, let's walk. Baby, let's talk. Baby, let's walk.
You're off key, love.
On here.
You can't sing either.
You are just jealous, you are. You can't stand seeing talent in other people.
What talent?
Oh, you may mock, but I am going to win this talent competition. I am going to be Liverpool's answer to Lisa Stansfield. Anyway, best get going to this party. I won't stop long. Josh wakes up, just give him some juice.
Oh, yeah, the naughty but nice party, eh? Sexy undies.
Lingerie, mon chéri.
Oh.
And if you're very good and say nice things about me singing, I'll buy something that'll make your eyes come out on stalks.
Only me eyes.
Don't worry, I'll spend a fortune. Hey, I could give Jackie Corkle a ring. She could do with a laugh.
No, I don't think so, love.
I know, love. Oh, yeah. See you later.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. Let's go to a party.
We should get Katie Rogers out enjoying herself again.
Not at this party, she wouldn't, love. This is strictly for the big girls.
How is it? She's going to try and get her stuff from the house. I've just offered to go with her, but she wants to do it on her own. You look shattered.
Yeah. Didn't get much sleep last night. Thinking about that Corkill.
How is Jimmy?
Drugs overdose. Heroin.
Is he all right?
Yeah, will be.
And you phoned for the ambulance? It's funny that. I'd have bet all my money on you walking out and leaving him to take his chances.
Yeah, but he's doing a great job of killing himself, Dee. Doesn't need my help. Besides, couldn't live with that on my conscience.
Poor Jackie.
You don't know the half of it. She was only wishing him dead.
How many times have you wished me dead?
What are you talking about?
Nothing nasty. Just quietly and conveniently. Well, out the way when you first started with Bev.
Never.
Oh, you're a liar, Ron. Look at you. You won't even admit... You're still blaming Jimmy for our Tony's death, aren't you?
No.
Yes, you are.
All right. Yes, I am. Because I need to, all right? I need somebody else to blame. You've got God, I've got Jimmy, so don't tell me I'm a liar, Dee. I know the truth. I know it better than anyone. It's my fault our Tony was in the car. It's my fault that he's dead. Me. Nobody else. Just me. My fault. Now, I know that. But I just can't face it yet. OK?
I haven't got God. Not anymore.
Well, that's home. Love, seven.
It's time to talk.
Yeah, look, love, I just want to say, I don't know. I want to say how sorry I am. And I swear to you, it'll never happen again. Thanks for standing by me.
Don't take too much for granted, Jimmy. There's conditions.
Yeah. Anything you want, but I want you to know that this has really opened my eyes. I'm clean now. I'm going to stay clean. I am, honest.
Look under the bed.
Under?
Under the bed.
Pair of slippers and 2 suitcases.
2 packed suitcases, Jimmy. I packed them last night. So that the first time you lie to me, the first time you put any of that filthy stuff into your system again, I'm off.
Jack.
No lies, no coke, no smack. And condition number 4, you go to the drugs counselling place.
I don't need counselling.
You go to the drugs counselling place.
Don't need counselling?
Fair enough. So I'll be at our Lindsay's if you need me. The milk's paid up till next Friday.
Hey, all right. I'm sorry. Anything you want. I'll do it, anything. Make an appointment.
It's all right, love. I already have.
Simon? Open the door, I want me clothes. The house is sold, you've got no right to be there. I want me things back, Simon. There's loads of my stuff in there. I want it back.
Where's Bev? From the phone box. Sib wanted to go to a hen party or something.
Well?
No.
You should go.
Don't be soft. Go and put the tea on.
Yeah. I can get the tea. You should go. It look as if you could do with a good night out. Go on. Have a laugh.
I can't leave you.
Jackie, I'm not sick. I'm not an invalid. You think I'm going to be out that door looking for a fix, don't you? Well, I won't. And I've got nothing on me. I swear you can search me if you like. Jackie, you can't supervise me 24 hours a day. You've got to learn to trust me. So go on. Enjoy yourself.
I ran out of confession last week. I'm not going to church anymore.
You must.
Why? I can't pray. I can't go on believing in a God that lets such cruel things happen.
Dee Dee, the church is your life.
I can't stand their meaningless explanations, Ron. My son is dead. If there's a loving, compassionate God up there that they talk about, some loving father, then our Tony would still be alive. There's nothing.
This is my daughter, Patricia Farnham, and her friend, Marianne Dwyer.
And this is Carol.
Hi, I'm Marianne. We know each other.
Hi. My sister Mo, and I'm Rosie.
Hiya.
Can I take your coats?
Yes, thanks.
Lovely.
If I'd known she was going to be here.
You've done an amazing job. But we moved in, we had boxes everywhere for weeks.
Oh, we've just dumped them all upstairs. The ceiling will probably fall through in a minute.
Right, ladies, well, shall we get started? First of all, let me explain.
Oh, what a pretty nightie.
Before we start, can I just say, can you help yourself to drink scales, please? Don't wait to be filled up.
It's beautiful. Darling, don't you think this would be perfect for you? How much is it?
$14.99.
I'll have it.
Actually, Mum,
it's a present.
Well, that's a good start, eh? And she's not a plant either. Are you, love? That's a genuine sale. Just let me explain, ladies. You can order as we go along, but in case there's anything you want and you're too shy to say, this is the catalogue. These are individual order forms. They're all self-sealing envelopes, as you can see. So the whole thing can be done entirely anonymously. OK, so let's start with a little game to warm us all up. It's called the alphabet game. Starting with A, I want you to call out the name of a part of the body.
Arm.
Ankle.
Yeah, oh, she was going to say arm as well.
And you want to bolt at the door from the inside. It's not just the clothes, Mrs. Dixon. It's the house. I don't know if you ought to get in contact with Lynn. Maybe she knows who's bought the place. Maybe the new owner could do something.
It's not your problem anymore, love.
It still feels like it is. I let them into the house, I listened to them. I'm still scared that something really bad's going to happen because I walked out on them. Do you believe in hell, Mrs. Dixon?
I'm not quite sure what I believe in, Casey. Not at the moment. No, I don't believe in hell.
They've got a crinolined lady toilet roll holder. Oh, very tasteful. I'm so sorry about this. Look, waste some time up there, then we'll make an excuse and go, please.
Well, what do you think else? Hey, I don't want to give Ron a heart attack. Not till he's made his will, anyway.
Oh, is that for real? Not much to it, is there?
I wouldn't go anywhere near you.
Hey, I've worked hard for this figure. Every roll of fat is loved and wanted. And I'm not telling you to buy either.
Come and sit here, darling. This is very educational. I've often wondered where you buy things like that.
Oh, I'll go. Don't you think that was a bit naughty? What about this? Oh, yeah. Guaranteed.
You'd have to get the shaver out before you can wear that suit.
Hiya, Jack. You all know each other, do you?
Well,
I'm Rosie Banks. This is my sister Mo.
hiya. Jackie Corkill, Beth invited me.
I'm afraid you've missed all the tasteful stuff.
What tasteful stuff? I must have missed that and all.
On the rail, love. Have a look.
We're on to the sleeves now.
Look at you. And your protective feathers, Jackie. Oh, God. This is designed to turn the mildest man into a raging beast.
Oh, thank you, dear. My husband's always been a raging beast.
It's only $16.99.
Yeah, £4 a feather and 99p for the elastic.
This is getting embarrassing. Shall we go? Okay.
Marianne?
Yeah?
What about this? I reckon that'd get Nick's hormones jumping.
God.
I bet that's the kind of thing turns him on, eh? Try it on.
No, it's okay. We were just...
Oh, come on. Give old Nick a thrill.
Oh, yeah.
We want to see Marianne try it on. Come on. Get it. Done it.
Actually, we were just thinking of anything.
Get it on.
No, come on like this. Come on, Bev wants to try us on, don't you, Bev?
No, wait, use the kitchen, love.
I hope you lot are ready for this.
No, you can't go yet. I've got sausage rolls in the oven. Sit down. Enjoy yourselves.
Yes, always a little oil patch wherever you're parked. It's a trademark of the old Bonneville. The oil leak.
Doesn't bear thinking about, does it? All those great old names, eh? BSA, Bonneville, killed by the Japs.
Yeah, no character Jap bikes. Ah, here it is. Great Escape. Wonderful film.
Well, actually, David, I think the match is on in a minute.
Oh, right. No, it doesn't start for half an hour yet.
Ah. Well then, should we just pop over and see what the girls are up to? Check everything's okay.
Right.
Breathe in.
That's it.
Oh, I can't move. I'll tell you what happened.
Well, he said not to ring you, but I thought you could do with a couple of hours out. I'm sorry, Jack. There was this fella in Steve's band. He was on smack. See what it does to people.
Made an appointment with the drugs council place, you know. Somebody's got to do something. I can't live with this.
Come on, Bev! Come on, girl!
Do I dare? Is the Pope Catholic? Come on, then, give us the big build-up.
Are you ready for this, girls? Right, your very own Bev McLaughlin modelling a little number called Midnight Passion.
That's all right. I mean, I'm a too bulgy from the side.
No way.
Oh, you're hopeless, you lot. I'm a too bulgy.
Yes. Thank you.
How's this for a figure, girls? Eat your hearts out. What's a shift?
You need a good aerobics class. There was a smashing one I went to where we lived before.
I've always fancied that. Sweating elegantly in a leotard.
Well, there must be one locally. Are you interested, Patricia?
Oh, well, it might be in about 6 months' time.
I'm expecting grandchild number 2.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. Should be getting the results of the serum test next week.
What was that for?
Oh, it's just routine. Nothing serious.
What about you, Mo?
Me? No, I'm not pregnant. Although you could be forgiven.
She means, are you interested in aerobics?
What, and killing myself in time to music? No, thanks.
I wouldn't mind doing a bit of keep fit, you know.
You interested, Marianne?
I go to a gym, actually.
Not one with hidden cameras, I hope.
Well, we're not all royalty here, are we, girls? We can't afford a gym. And talking about keeping fit, if you look at the back of the catalogue, you'll see certain battery-run items that might amuse you. Don't forget the anonymous order forms. Cash your cheques.
Have you got samples of these?
Don't worry, love. From what you were saying about your husband, you don't need one.
Hey, no, you can't. Don't want to miss this bit.
Do sit down, darling. I can't see.
Small technical hitch, ladies. Can't find the batteries.
Aww.
It's really nice of you to come round. I've been meaning to say hello. I wanted to ask you about that pretty girl I've seen around. Margaret, is it? Is she a relative of yours?
Oh, no, she's just a friend. She's lodging with us for a while. Well, her and your son have got quite close, haven't they? I mean, they've been going out for about 2 weeks now.
Going out?
We're going through the conservatory, safe to stay with them, like. Right.
Is it okay to use the kitchen again?
Shh.
Can you put the kettle on while you're in there, love?
There's somebody in the kitchen.
Well, it's your kitchen, son.
That's true.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me, love. Go through.
Right, excuse me.
Okay.
Mrs. Dixon?
Just dumped them.
Oh, so this is the legendary Mr. Crosby. Just a little party, look. Take a look at this, girls. This is the nearest thing you'll see to a raging beast. Get him up, get him up, get him up, get him up, get him up. You can't get away that easy. Come here. Ah, isn't he lovely? We've been hearing all about you, David, and my God, the girls are all wild for you. That's from the battery-operated items, eh, girls? You better do what they want.
It's all right.
Oh, my Better call it a day, eh, girls? Can someone help me get packed up?
Probably meant for those nutters across the road.
Oh, the people who lived here before. Oh, God.
You all right, love?
Listen, Eddie, honestly, I do think you should phone the police.
Eddie, they found us. They found us.
Well, we didn't see anything. Well, Beth was out, I was sewing. I never even heard it.
I bet Rachel had the music on dead loud. She told her to turn it down, Mum.
We were making quite a lot of noise ourselves. We were having a bit of a party.
Extraordinary business. I mean, who in their right mind would want to chuck a brick through someone's living room window? Not as if anyone's likely to have a grudge against you, is it?
I was right in the firing line. I mean, I was about this far away from the window. If it hadn't been for the curtains, I don't think I'd be here now.
And there was glass everywhere. Patricia got showered with it. And the really weird thing was when Patricia's dad tried to phone...
Hang on. What was David Crosby doing at an old gal's lingerie party?
They were in the kitchen, him and Eddie Banks. It was dead strange, you know, because Bing tried to phone the police and Eddie wouldn't let him. Mind you, they were behaving dead, R.J. and Rosie. So obviously knew a lot more than they were letting on.
I'll just get the putty, Dave. It's in the kitchen.
Right.
Get rid of him, Eddie, please.
He's only trying to help, love. Come on, girl, stop panicking, eh?
Eddie, they found us.
We don't know that for sure, do we? Rosie, love, listen. You can't keep thinking the worst every time something like this happens.
I'm not thinking the worst, I know.
Shh, all right. I'll get rid of him before he starts asking any awkward questions.
I'm scared, Ed.
I know.
I was so sure they wouldn't find us here.
It's easy enough to find people, love.
But if this is what happens now, what's it going to be like when our Lee comes home? What are they going to do to us then?
Right, I'm off now.
Off where?
Round to Chris's. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm nearly 20 quid short. I had to buy Rachel new shoes again.
Again?
Well, I bought cheap ones down the market. Waste of money, only lasted a month. I don't know, we're never going to pay this debt off.
Well, I could probably manage a £5.
No, don't be silly. I'll just give him a bit less this week. I'll make it up next. So are you home for tea?
See, I'm saving you money already.
So you're not? I thought now term's finished. I thought maybe we could do a few things together.
Yeah, we will.
Spend a bit of time together.
We will, I promise.
I hardly see you at all these days. You're either off with Margaret...
No, I don't see Margaret much anymore.
Or you spend all your free time with this tutor of yours. It's hard all on my own, you know, coping with Rachel.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever I do is wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have grounded her.
Mum, she came home drunk. Of course you should have.
I was a bit hard on her.
Come off it. You can't back down now. She'll think you can always win.
I feel so bad about her. I don't like upsetting her. All this smoking business, getting drunk, it's all directed at me. She's punishing me.
Well, don't let it work.
Could you just talk to her, Beth, tonight? If you could try to find out why...
Mum, I can't. I promised Chris I'll stay over.
Oh, I see. Well...
She's helping with some holiday work.
Why don't you ask her round to tea?
You Can't ask a lecturer around for tea.
Why not? I'd like to meet her.
You just can't. Anyway, she doesn't have tea, she has dinner. And we can't afford to invite people around, can we?
So didn't you buy anything?
Where?
At the laundry party?
No, it was all a bit tacky, really. Nothing I'd want to wear.
Not even for me. So didn't you enjoy it?
Interesting is the word, I think. Thank God Patricia was there, but the other girls...
What's the matter with the other girls?
Well, they're okay in small doses. We kept trying to leave, but they wouldn't let us. The trouble is, I've got absolutely nothing in common with these people.
These people? But these people happen to be friends of mine. They come from the same background I come from.
Well, don't start the self-deprecation bit again. I'm only a humble pizza pusher.
Well, that's what I am. That's exactly what I am, a humble pizza pusher. We did this shopping down the quick with our proper trolleys.
Oh, I see. So now we're going to have a gripe about shopping in here, are we? Too posh for you, huh? Offends your working-class sensibilities, and I suppose that goes double for me. Do we need any cereal?
I don't know.
I know what brought this on. This is all because I didn't want to go down to the Legion last week, isn't it? Well, I'm sorry, but I don't like bingo, and I don't like naff acts and boozy sing-songs.
Oh, you'd prefer to be off watching some pretentious foreign film, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would, actually, and I'm not going to pretend I wouldn't. Beats the lingerie party for entertainment any day of the week.
You know what? I think we should spend the rest of the day trying to find 3 things that we've got in common, and that'd be pushing it.
Where are you going?
To find some cornflakes.
Ta-da! Aha. What are those for?
For you.
I said what, darling, not who.
I don't think I can live with this level of cynicism. They're a present.
Oh, not by any chance a bribe of any sort.
Of course not.
Or a little something to soften me up.
You don't need softening up.
Oh, I do. If you're going to start talking restaurants, I do. Thank you. They're lovely. But they won't work.
Can we just discuss it a minute?
Hang on. I hope you got a discount off Mum for those. Penny must have taken it.
Listen, look, I really don't see what you've got against this restaurant idea.
How long have you got? I'm not working at the moment. I'm bringing in virtually nothing. We've got your first family to support. We've got a mortgage. We've got a new baby on the way. I'm sorry, Max. I know you're all fired up about this, but honestly, now is not the time to start taking risks.
Well, when is the time? I supported you when you got all fired up about going freelance.
Yes, but...
Oh, I see. So it's all right when you want to do it.
When I started up on my own, you still had a good job. Anyway, what if this restaurant goes down the pan in the first year? Most small businesses do.
Yes, that's because they're not adequately financed. This one will be. And you know Barry Grant, everything he touches turns to gold. And if things get a little sticky on the home front, I can always do some freelance surveying for building societies or something.
When?
Whenever.
Max, I don't think you've any idea what starting a business means. It means working 24 hours out of 24. Anyway, I don't see what's so wrong with the job you've got.
The job I've got bores me to tears. You know it does. And where's it going? Nowhere. It's safe. It's dull. I'm never going to make a mark. I'm never actually going to.
8,500.
Sorry?
The newspaper people, you were right. They're offering 8,500.
What did I tell you?
Just thinking, you know, on paper we're about the most ill-matched couple in the history of the world. Thank God it's a real thing, eh? Not just paper.
Is it?
Don't be soft. So come on, babe. Where are we going to find some mutual friends from him?
Do we need any?
Well, come in handy sometime, don't we?
Yeah, but they're the problem, aren't they? I mean, it's fine when it's just you and me. It's wonderful just you and me. Then other people get involved and things go wrong.
So, what are we going to do about it then, babe? Babe?
Doing here?
Sit still.
Mr. Corkill?
God, it's a tart. I'm talking to her. What does she know about it?
2-pack suitcases onto the bed, Jimmy, remember? Go on, get in there, and you listen to what she says.
come in with us off?
Yeah. Yeah, OK. Give us half an hour.
Eddie! Can you give us a hand up here? Oh. Oh. I think it'd be better if we had the chest of drawers on the other side and move the bed. Doesn't look right like this.
Suppose we let him choose how he wants it.
No, I want everything to be right for him. Who was that on the phone?
Billy McKenna.
Oh, no.
Sorry, love, but I'm going to have to go in. Just a couple of hours.
Trouble?
Billy's head of rumour. Says management have started muttering something about cutbacks.
Oh, will that affect you?
It'll affect everyone, love. Be back as soon as I can.
In time to go down to school. We're seeing the headmaster at 3.
Oh, well, look, look, I'll try, love, but I don't... Can you manage on your own?
I'm just a bit... How much do you reckon I should tell him?
Tell him everything. You'll have to, for Lee's sake. Because even if the brick was just a one-off...
Ah, you don't believe that.
But either way, the school ought to be warned.
Eddie, how did they find us?
We should have changed our names. We should have moved right away.
Thought we were going to be so safe here. Now it's all started going wrong again, hasn't it?
No, love.
It has. Them finding us. Rumours of cutbacks at work just when we've taken on a bigger mortgage. Carl.
What's the matter with Carl?
Well, that's another thing that happened last night. I was asking Patricia Farnham about this Margaret girl. But apparently she's seriously smitten. According to Patricia, they've been going out together, her and our Carl.
You mean seeing each other? Seriously?
Mm.
Oh, what the hell's he playing at?
It's called having his cake and eating it. I suppose he's conveniently forgotten to mention his wife and kid to this Margaret girl.
Hey, no, this is not on. He can't go playing around like he was still single.
So they'll all be gossiping about Carl soon.
As well as last night's shenanigans.
Worn the jaws out with gossip on that one. And the moment Ali comes out, my God, it'll be yakety-yak for miles around.
Hey, no, love, listen. If we stick to the cover story, nobody's going to know anything. And look on the bright side, eh?
What bright side?
Well, I don't know, but there's bound to be one somewhere. We've got a conservatory. We've got a very well-adjusted goldfish.
You didn't accept?
I said I'd think about it.
Good. So now we'll try pushing them up to 10.
I don't want to get greedy, Patricia. They might back out.
No, they won't do that. Tell you what, let me negotiate for you.
Oh, no, look, I couldn't.
Penny, they'll eat you for dinner. I'm used to these guys. I can handle them. I'll hint that unless this deputy editor ups his offer, we may be into an auction situation.
Well, look, it's very kind of you, but I don't want to burden you with...
Oh, don't worry about Patricia. She loves it. She's in her element. You're really buzzing now, aren't you, darling? Because this is your work. And unlike so many poor suckers who land up stuck as the breadwinner for 40-odd years, Patricia's one of the lucky ones, because she's happy in her work. You should employ her as your PR manager.
Oh, I couldn't afford...
Oh, she wouldn't charge you, would you, darling?
Well, yes, I would, actually. How about I charge you 20% on anything I manage to get you over the basic 8,500? Is that fair?
Sounds terrific.
Do you know what this looks like to me? This looks very much like somebody setting up a deal on her own account again with hubby's reliable salary cheque in support.
I might point out, Max, that this is a one-off deal. It doesn't require £30,000 up front and it doesn't involve putting our home at risk.
Well, I hope you two enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Going through the details, I shall be out. Seeing the bank manager.
What for?
Oh, didn't I mention it?
No, you didn't.
I'm seeing him about a loan. Got an appointment at 3.
I suppose we could come to some sort of compromise.
Like what?
Well, like we make an effort to fit in with each other's friends.
Well, fair enough.
You've got to mean it, though. No sniping at the Farnhams.
Hey, what a spoil sport.
Oh, I do love you, Mick. I do want to find a way to make it work.
Well?
Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm really what you want.
What makes you say that?
Well, to be honest, what have we got in common?
Well, we love each other. We've got that much in common.
You've never wished I was a bit more like Carol?
Like Salter? God, no.
She's brilliant with the kids. She's a natural with children.
Oh, she isn't. She's a disaster with Gary. And it's easy to be a hit with someone else's kids.
Not for me, it isn't.
Well, that's because you're not used to them. And they do bore you a bit, don't they? I tell you what. Why don't you go pick them up from school? Spend some time alone with them.
Oh, they finish early today, don't they?
Yeah.
OK.
Listen, why don't you have a day out with them next week? A treat, just you and them?
Yeah, I could take them to Chester Zoo.
Yeah, or Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Any day except Monday. I've got an interview on Monday.
Hey?
Head of personnel.
Electrotech components. Well, you'll just have to take me to some arty foreign film to celebrate, won't you?
Of course, my client is currently talking to a number of other papers.
Oh, just popped in to ask whether... Oh, sorry.
Well, no, naturally, she can't make any decision until she's seen what other publications are prepared to offer. They're panicking now.
You are jumping into a pool of piranhas, my darling.
Just playing them with their own game, Dad. Bluff and double bluff. We both know the rules. Hello, yes. I see. Well, I'll put that to my client and see what her response is. I'll call you back. Bye. 11 grand.
We should own a bottle. It should be champagne.
There's a bottle of sparkly in the bottom row left, in the rack.
I'll get some glasses.
OK.
Is everything all right between you two? I see Patsy's taken over the negotiations. I take it you're as unhappy about this newspaper business as I am. Wish I could make Penn see that money's a pretty poor compensation for a ruined life.
This was my wife's idea, not mine.
So basically, Mr. Corkin is saying we can't help you.
I don't need help.
Because you're not an addict. Is that right? You're not hooked. You can take it or leave it.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no problem because you control the drugs. They don't control you.
Right.
And the OD was just a one-off, an accident.
Yeah, it was.
You see, Mr. Corkill, I'm word perfect. I know it off by heart. The number of times I've heard that. I've even said it myself. Me. I said, hooked? I said, what are you talking about? I'm not hooked. I'm in control. I know exactly what I'm doing.
You're an addict?
Ex-addict.
You see, I told you. She does know what she's talking about.
We all do. We're not all ex-addicts here, but we're all fully trained. We've seen the lot. And we can help. We can even get you off the stuff. But you've got to want it first. You've got to really want it.
He does want it, don't he?
No, Mrs. Corkill. That's what you want. He doesn't because he's not an addict.
I'm not staying here. Thanks for your time, love. But there's no point.
Jimmy.
We're always here whenever you need us, Mr. Corkill. Whenever either of you need us.
We need you now. Jimmy, don't you dare walk out this building! I'll get him back.
Excuse me, could you tell me where the headmaster's office is, please? Oh. Hello? Oh, I didn't realise you worked here. I'm looking for the headmaster's office.
Oh, it's down there, first on the left.
Oh, thank you. My son might be starting here after the holidays.
Thought he was in the army.
No. Well, yeah, he is. Well, Carl is, but, well, Lee, he's the younger one.
Yeah, Carl mentioned. So you've got two boys, eh?
Yeah, and the younger one, he's staying with his auntie for the moment.
All right.
Yeah, he's Auntie June. We didn't want to disturb his school and, you know, with the move and everything.
No, well...
It's fairly good, this place. Saw some older kids hanging around outside, smoking.
I've been looking for you.
Hello, love. This is
Mum, they're all going bowling tonight. Can I go?
Rachel, love, you know I can't go back on...
Mum, it's the last day of term. Everyone's going.
Grounded is grounded. I'm sorry, love, but after all that nonsense at the rain...
What did I do? No one else got grounded. None of my mates' mums do stupid stuff like that. They can do what they want.
Oh, I don't know how lucky you are. Two lads, eh? Must be 100 times easier than two girls. Don't fancy swapping, do you?
It's not finished yet. It's good at collage. Stuff all stuck on.
Yeah, I can see. It's very nice.
It's for Auntie Carol. Do you think she'll like it?
Yeah, I think she'll love it.
Yeah, I do. Hi, Dad.
All right, sir.
Look, my sister here. Look at my picture.
Hey, brilliant.
It's for Carol, isn't it, Leo?
Yeah?
Come on, Joan, let's get your hands washed before tea.
Where's Auntie Carol?
Listen, son, you've done lots of pictures for your Auntie Carol. Why don't you give this one to Marianne? Because I think she'd really like a picture. And I think sometimes she gets a bit sad when you never do one for her.
All right, Dad, it's for Auntie Carol.
You can't force anyone to give anything up. Alcohol, fags, drugs. People have to come to that decision themselves.
And then what? Then what can you do?
Well, it depends what he's on.
Heroin. He was taking cocaine, but...
Well, in many ways, smack addicts are easier to help. We can refer him to a GP or prescribe methadone for him.
Methadone? What's methadone?
It's a heroin substitute.
What? You give them drugs? Oh, well, what's the difference then? May as well stay on heroin.
Well, no, methadone is legal.
I don't care what it is. I want him off drugs. I don't want you stuffing another one into him.
Well, methadone is guaranteed pure, and it comes in controlled quantities, so the addict can't harm himself. But that's just the first stage, Mrs. Corkill. After that...
I just needed a bit of fresh air, you know. I'm all right now.
Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you like that.
You shouldn't have made an appointment with the bank manager in the first place, not without asking me.
Well, I just thought, if it's as ludicrous an idea as you think it is, he'd probably say no to the loan anyway.
I didn't say the idea was ludicrous. It's just... it needs a lot of thought, that's all.
Well, look, I'd better go. The appointment's in half an hour.
Max, don't do anything stupid. The house is the only capital we've got. We can't afford to lose it.
It won't stick.
Shall I try?
Oh?
No, don't do that. You'll spoil it. Here, let me try, eh?
Do you like this picture?
I think it's a lovely picture. There. I think that's on.
You can have it if you like it.
I thought it was for your Auntie Carol.
I want you to have it now, because you like it so much.
Thank you, Leo. I love it.
It's all right.
How's it going, kids?
Leo's just given me this beautiful picture. Isn't it great?
So this overdose was the first time you used a needle?
More or less, yeah.
What do you mean, more or less?
That's not really the issue, Mrs. Corkill. The point is, however many times you used a needle, are you certain it was clean?
They look clean.
No, I mean, are you absolutely 100% sure that no one could have used them before you?
I don't know. This fella just passed it to me.
Oh, my God.
Well, I don't want to panic you or anything, but I do think that both of you should arrange to have an HIV test as soon as possible.
Coming up next this evening on 4, Right to Reply takes a hard look at TV's coverage of crime. Does it exploit the public's fears for the sake of the ratings?
Just a minute, please. Lost.
Aye, what are you playing at?
The clocks were supposed to go forward yesterday, soft lad, and you're due at the clinic by 11. Now shift it.
Listen, I told you, I don't need to go to any clinics. There's nothing wrong with me, all right?
You what? Taking all sorts of crap? Sticking needles in your arm like some divvy. You heard what the counsellor said. You could have caused AIDS off that needle. Now, you'll get yourself down to that clinic, Jimmy, and you'll find out about getting an AIDS test, or I'll get those suitcases and you won't be seeing me again.
All right. I'll get there, I promise you, OK?
OK, you'll get there, because I'm coming with you.
You what?
I've taken the morning off work. So no more excuses, no more crying off. I want you downstairs and ready to go in 5 minutes.
OK, 5 minutes, yeah.
And Jimmy, for God's sake, change those socks, eh?
Ah, Max.
Hello, David.
Update on numero cinco.
Sorry?
Frank Rogers' old place. I'm afraid the pagan hordes are still with us.
Well, they are living there rent-free. I don't think they'll be in too much of a hurry to move on.
Not unless we and the other neighbours use a little, pressure.
I'm sorry, David. There's a law against harassment, even if they are squatters. Look, I've got to go. Patricia's got a hospital appointment. I'll see you later, all right?
Right. See you.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Borthwick. Thursday's out of the question. Yeah, well, I've got a very full diary, too. Friday? Yes, Friday's great. OK. See you then. That was the deputy editor from the newspaper. Penny and I are meeting him in Manchester on Friday.
Really? Sounds like you've got the meeting out of your hands already.
Well, I hope so. This meeting's important for Penny and me.
I'm sure you'll handle the whole thing exquisitely.
Thanks. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself?
Guess where I've been?
Bookshop?
Ah, yes, but why?
To buy books?
Yes, but certain types of books. The Egon René's Guide to Hotels and Restaurants, Floyd on Spain, the Crank's Recipe book.
Hang on, Max, hang on.
The man with the money. He said yes.
What?
The bank. They've okayed it for the loan on the restaurant. They said yes.
I see. It's for real, then. You're going to do it. You're going to put our house at risk.
Well, I wouldn't quite put it like that, and of course I will need your agreement.
Oh, so you finally decided to ask my opinion.
Well, this is your house, and Thomas's as well.
And don't forget the baby. It'll need a roof over its head and someone bringing in money every week.
I know, but look, I've thought it all through. I've looked at the figures. We'll manage, I'm sure of it. Listen, I know there's a risk, a small risk, but I want this to be a success for all of us, baby included. It'll be our own business. Something to leave the children. We'll be in control of our own destiny.
You really believe in this, don't you? Don't think I've ever seen you as excited before.
This is not a fad, I promise you. I don't want to spend the rest of my life in a job I don't like or care about. I want to be my own boss, just like you. You're your own boss. This could be my big chance to get out. Could be my last chance. Patricia, I just want your blessing on this. I want this to be a success for all of us. For you, me, Thomas, and the baby. Be happy for me.
Well, I suppose I'll be going back to work after the baby's born. That way at least one of us will definitely be earning.
What? So you'll...
How could I say no to a smile like that?
Oh, Patricia, you won't regret it. Honestly, listen, I promise you, this time next year, we'll be in here. The best restaurant in Liverpool.
Yeah, well, Egon, your wife's got an appointment at the hospital in half an hour, and she doesn't want to be late.
Of course, let's get down there and get the okay on this little rascal, eh?
Well, what do you reckon?
He'll knock him dead.
You don't think it's a little over the top for a factory?
Hey, you're going for a job in the personnel department, not on the shop floor, and you look the part.
I want to give myself every possible chance. It's the first local job that sounded half decent.
You'll walk it.
Not if I turn up stinking of onions, I won't.
Oh, like that is it, eh, Dwyer? Well, I better make sure my hands are all washed in time for you getting back, won't I?
I look forward to it.
Dad, stop it! Ah, my food!
Hey, pack it in. That's enough. Gimme.
All right, Dad, we were only playing.
Yeah, and so can Marianne and everyone else who gets in your way. Carol's bright idea to keep them amused during the holidays. Now, I think you two want to say sorry to Marianne, don't you?
Sorry, Marianne.
Oh, it's okay. It's only water. It'll dry out on the way there. Anyway, it's me they're interviewing, not my suit.
So can we have our water pistols back then?
Whoa. Well, I don't see why not. What do you reckon, Mick? I think they deserve them, don't you?
Yeah,
Ready?
when you are. Just keep them quiet for a while.
Yeah. And as for you, Mr. Johnson, I'll be dealing with you later.
Ah. Possible enemy at 12 o'clock. Hello there.
Morning.
Can I be of some assistance?
Well, it's very kind of you, but I'm only going to the end of the close. Just visiting one of the houses. I'm a friend of the family.
The family? So that's what they call themselves, do they?
Sorry?
So you're with that lot, are you? That bunch of Satanists and ne'er-do-wells?
Actually, I think you could say I'm with the other lot.
Oh, my lord, I'm terribly sorry.
Paul Heaton. I'm a friend of the Dixon family.
Oh, right. Yes. How do you do?
She's only a kid.
I wish you'd hurry up. I'm due in work soon.
You'll just have to be late, won't you? Because we're not leaving till you've been in there.
Oh, hello, Father.
Hi, Dee Dee. You look busy.
Oh, I thought Tony's room. We're doing it up. And Mike's been sleeping on the couch. And he needs somewhere to study. He's got his finals coming up.
Good for you.
Listen, if it's about me missing Mass...
No, hang on. I'm here as a friend. I'm not here to check up on you. If I spent all my time chastising people for not going to church, I'd never get round to saying Mass.
Yes, of course, Father. I'm sorry.
And it's Paul. We're not in the confessional now.
OK, Father. Sorry.
Listen, why don't you let me carry on with that? You put the kettle on, then we can have a good natter, eh?
Oh, thank you, Father. I mean, Paul, come on in.
I see Captain Mannerin still at his post. He's been polishing that car for over an hour. He's even got his thermos with him now.
You what?
Old David Crosby. He's on his high horse about those squatters and the boarded up windows.
At least he doesn't have to worry about bricks coming through them.
Hey, come on, Rosie. That was just a one-off.
If they found out where we're living, Eddie, that's just the start. They're going to make our lives hell.
Hey, we're going to be all right.
Look, what if we were to move again? Maybe further away this time.
You must have me down as Rockefeller or something. There's all kinds of rumours about cutbacks at work. We're in debt up to our eyeballs because we've just moved. And now you're talking about doing it all again.
I'm just thinking about our Lee, that's all.
Our Lee is going to be fine. We all are. No one's going to chase us out of this place because we're here to stay. Bricks or no bricks. And anyway, who's going to have a go at us with old Charlie Bronson standing guard out there?
I just don't want any more trouble. Not after all we've been through the past 2 years.
We're going to be sound. I promise you.
Yeah.
There's one good thing about these shifts, eh? Me and you being here together in the afternoons.
Yeah.
Well, we still haven't christened that new bed yet, have we? And you know what this uniform does to you.
I thought it was me personality and good looks you fell in love with.
You know it was your khaki kecks. That's the only reason I joined the TA, you know. Because I used to see you going down the barracks in your army uniform. Love at first sight, eh?
Weird for people like you.
I know. Lucky. Oh, bloody hell.
Look, get rid of him.
I bet you it's that David Crosby. Cal.
All right, Dad. Hi, Mum.
There's no immediate cause for alarm. But the serum test results do show you're in a high-risk bracket.
What exactly does that mean?
Well, statistically, it's not a high risk at all. But there is a 4 in 1,000 chance of the fetus being abnormal. So in all probability, there's nothing to worry about. But to be sure, we need to carry out a further test. Just to be on the safe side.
You mean an amniocentesis?
It's the only way to be sure the fetus is healthy.
But it could put the baby at risk.
Again, it's a very slim chance, but it's something you should be made aware of.
You mean we might lose the baby?
It could cause me to miscarry. Well, how soon would I have to have the test?
Well, if you decide to go ahead, I'd like to see you again tomorrow, to have as much time as possible.
So soon?
I know it's a lot to be thinking about, but you're already 18 weeks into the pregnancy, so best as soon as possible, eh?
I would want to know if there was something wrong with the baby.
Threat of another miscarriage.
If there's any chance of the baby being abnormal, I just need to know it's all right.
Yes, of course.
So I'll come back tomorrow then for the amniocentesis.
What are you doing? Getting away from these head-to-balls. Come on.
Jimmy. Warning you.
I'm not staying in that bleeding dump, all right? Sitting in there with all them smackheads and needle pushers. You seen the state of them?
You diffy, Jimmy. You bloody diffy.
What?
Have you looked in the mirror recently, eh? Seen the state of yourself? Because that's what you look like. Like that lot in there. Oh, you can't stand seeing the truth, can you? You're dirty and you smell. Your teeth, your clothes, your hair, everything.
Come on, Jack.
Don't must, Jimmy. You're a liar and a waste of time.
Didn't think you had any leave, Owen.
They gave us a few extra days. Everyone in the unit got it. It's because of this big exercise we're on.
So just what are these big manoeuvres you're on then?
Sorry, Dad, but you know what it's like. The Official Secrets Act and all that.
Yeah, well, it's a pity you can't be a bit more secretive with some of the other manoeuvres.
You what?
Eddie.
Eddie Norton. And some girl knocking around here looking for you.
What?
It's Margaret. Across the road.
Oh, where?
Yeah, been doing your officer and gentleman routine again?
Get out of here. I've only talked to her a couple of times.
Yeah, well, make sure that's all you do with it, eh? You're married with a kid, remember?
How could I forget?
So, how was Sarah and little Becky?
The sound?
Oh, it's ages since we've seen them. It's a pity they couldn't come up with you.
Yeah, well, this exercise we're on, it's top secret, like. Everything was arranged at the last minute.
Well, me and your dad will have to come down for the weekend soon, won't we, Ed? We don't want to miss out on seeing our granddaughter grow up.
Yeah, sure, any time. Hey, that was sound, Mum. Any chance of a bussy?
I know. Hundreds of pounds worth of computer gear. You can't beat the old tiddlywinks for keeping them quiet.
That's why I brought it round. It used to have the same effect on our daddy. Me and him would play with it for hours on end.
Yeah, well, it's really good of you to think about our Leo and Gemma.
Hey, I'm thinking about myself. The last thing I need is two bored kids running round screaming the place down.
Hi.
Hi, Maz.
All right, how'd it go?
All right. In fact, pretty good, I think.
Oh, nice one.
It's just the sort of job I'm after. I mean, local, good money, promotion prospects, and no creeps like Charles Weeks hanging around, I hope.
I second that.
Anyway, they're going to let me know next week.
Nice.
Listen, I was thinking maybe we could go out this afternoon, but if Carol doesn't mind being left on her own.
Hey, no, don't mind me. You get out and enjoy yourselves. And don't worry about Leo and Gemma. The tiddlywinks will keep them busy.
So?
Well, actually, I was thinking we could all go out and maybe go over to Warrington to Gulliver's World. I mean, you can't expect the kids to stay in all day playing tiddlywinks.
Brill. Let's go get them ready.
Tony Dixon was here, 91.
Sorry?
I remember Ron went mad when he saw that. It was one of the very few times he ever really had to tell our Tony off.
Well, he was a good lad, did he?
I know, the best. But I'm doing the right thing. I've got to let our Tony go. I can't hang on forever.
Of course you can't.
I'm not trying to forget him. I'll never forget him. But we must move on, mustn't we? It's what our Tony would have wanted.
Sure.
See, you've done that before.
It helps if you bless the water. The secret's to really let it soak in. I always volunteer to do the parish house. Helps me relax and takes my mind off the job.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Being a priest is just like any other job. You get tired, you get fed up, and you need a break every now and then. Even if it is from God.
Is that what I'm having? A break from God?
I don't know. What do you feel?
I feel like he's left me. He's deserted me.
God would never do that, Dee Dee. He's always there for you.
Not anymore, he isn't.
Do you really think he'd walk out on you after all these years? I mean, what about today? He's sent you around a labourer, hasn't he? He knew you needed help here. I think maybe you and God should start talking again. See if you can sort out your differences.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm ready to go back to Mass.
Well, just talk to him for now. Just say a little prayer or two. Here. Take this. I blessed it myself yesterday. It might make you feel better. You've never missed a Palm Sunday as long as I can remember.
Thanks.
I'll leave you to think about things, Dee Dee. But remember, God's still there for you. And you know it's the Lord's Passion on Friday. Good Friday. I hope we'll see you there.
I'll think about it.
Take care. And remember, plenty of water.
Max, I can manage.
Look, you heard what the doctor said here, to take things easy. And listen, I really don't think you should be going ahead with this newspaper deal.
Max, I'll be all right. Please stop fussing. Hi, Dad.
Hello, how did it go?
Oh, fine. Just a few more tests, I'm afraid.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I've just got to take things easy for a while.
Well, maybe you should get inside, my darling, and get your feet up.
David, have a word with you, please. Maybe she'll listen to you.
Max.
The doctor's put her on the easy list, but she still intends going ahead with this newspaper business.
I see.
Well, go on, tell him. She and Penny have arranged to meet the deputy editor on Friday.
We're seeing him on our own terms. Don't you see this is Penny's chance to tell her side of the story, to tell the truth, and make some money?
It's another chance for those jackals to distort the truth and print a pack of lies, and if you should be rested...
Dad, I'm sorry. It's too good an opportunity to miss, for both me and Penny.
Thanks for trying.
Sorry, Max. Oh! Excuse me, hang fire a minute, will you, please? Blast! Double blast!
All on your own, then?
Story of my life. Do you fancy anything?
Oh, I'm trying to lose weight, not put it on.
Go away. There's not a pick on you.
Well, if I want to get into those fancy knickers I got at your do last week.
I thought it would have been your Eddie you'd be trying to get into them.
They wouldn't fit him, love.
Oh. Have you thought any more about doing those aerobic classes?
Yeah, but I don't fancy going on me Todd.
Well, if you're game for a laugh, I suppose I am.
Oh, great. Well, I'll see if I can talk our Mo into coming as well. She could do with losing a few pounds.
Hi, girls.
Hiya.
Hey, Jack. You don't fancy a girl's night out at aerobics, I suppose?
My creaking bones, you're joking, aren't you?
Oh, come on, it's only down the school. It'll be a laugh.
Mind you, I could do with a laugh at the moment. Give us a shout near at the time. Sure.
Sure.
Looks like we've got ourselves a night out.
Hello there. Can I help you?
All right. I was just looking for Margaret from here.
Ah, you missed her, I'm afraid. She went out earlier.
All right.
I haven't seen you around here before.
Me mum and dad have just moved in.
Ah, you must be Carl, Eddie's son. Military man, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I'm in the army.
Good for you. Nice to see a young person with some sense of direction and decency. I've got a bunch of blasted hippies squatting next to me.
Oh, yeah, me dad said. Anyway, I better get back.
Yes, of course. Well, I'll see you around. Carry on, soldier.
What were you doing over there?
The old fella over there collared me on the way back from the shops. He's gone on about some hippies or something.
I should have warned you about Captain Malanin.
What's this then, a new telly?
Nah, just getting the decoder put in for the Sky Telly.
I didn't know you and me man were into satellite.
It's for Ali. He'll be home next week, you know.
God, that's come round quick, hasn't it?
Hope it's come round quick for Ali as well. Stuck away in that place on his own.
So he's coming home just to sit around watching telly all day? My mum's not going to be too happy with that, is she? All the violence in the films, isn't there?
You get that on the normal telly and videos. Anyway, I'm only getting it for the music and sport. Be a shame you won't be here next week. Ali will be wanting to see you.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
It'd be nice if you could make the effort. For your mother's sake. Get up for a weekend or something. I don't want any more upset around here. We've moved to get away from all that.
Nothing's happened, has it?
Someone called round the other night. Put a brick through the window.
What? They know where you're living?
Looks like.
Well, that's that then, isn't it? Ali better stay where he is. Because after what he did, that lot aren't going to be happy till they string him up.
What are you doing here?
I'm going into work late. You all right, love? I did need to get myself cleaned up.
Want a cup of tea?
Yeah, sure, Sam, go ahead.
What's that smell?
Yeah, it's my aftershave smell, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like a new man now. I've got myself cleaned up and that, like.
Yeah, I feel like a new man, full stop.
You are?
Nothing.
Yeah, I feel all nice and clean, you know. Smell good and all, don't I?
Jimmy, I'm trying to make a cup of tea.
You smell nice as well. Listen, won't matter if I'm another hour late for work, you know.
You what?
Me and you. You know.
Jimmy, please.
Yeah. Now, like we used to, on the kitchen table.
Get off, Jimmy, don't touch it.
Oh, my, what's up with you?
I don't want you near me. In here, in bed, in any way.
Well, why? What have I done?
For God's sake. You've shared a needle with some druggie. Get it into your head, will you? You could have AIDS. You've ruined your life. I'm not having you ruining mine.